Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki is a personal finance classic that challenges traditional ideas about money and wealth. The book centers on Robert's two dads, his biological father, the poor dad, and his best friend's father, the rich dad. These two men had very different views on money, investing, and life, and through their lessons, Robert learned how to build financial independence. Poor Dad was highly educated and believed in the conventional path. Get a good education, find a stable job, work hard, and save money. He valued job security, climbing the corporate ladder, and avoiding risks. To him, money meant a steady paycheck and financial caution. Rich Dad had a very different mindset. He wasn't necessarily more formally educated, but understood how money works and used it to create wealth. Rich Dad taught Robert that financial education is the key to wealth, not just working for money. It's not about how much you earn, but how much you keep and how hard your money works for you. A central idea is the difference between assets and liabilities. Poor Dad bought liabilities thinking they were assets, things like a house or a car that cost money to maintain. Rich Dad taught Robert to focus on acquiring assets, things that put money in your pocket, like rental properties, stocks, or businesses. This mindset shift is vital because building assets leads to financial freedom. Robert stresses financial literacy, understanding money, investments, taxes, and markets. Schools often don't teach these skills, so many people grow up financially illiterate and depend on jobs for income. Rich Dad encouraged taking risks, learning from failures, and developing an entrepreneurial spirit. The rich don't work for money, they make money work for them. Another important lesson is about mindset. Fear and greed drive many financial decisions. Poor Dad was driven by fear of losing money and played it safe, but never got ahead. Rich Dad understood fear can be overcome with education and calculated risks. He taught Robert to embrace challenges, think creatively, and seek opportunities. The book also highlights that being rich isn't just about earning a high income, but managing money wisely. Many high earners still struggle because they don't manage expenses, taxes, or debt well. Rich Dad taught Robert to understand tax advantages and use debt as leverage, not a burden. Ultimately, Rich Dad, Poor Dad encourages readers to rethink their relationship with money. Financial freedom is possible for anyone willing to learn, take risks, and change their mindset. The book inspires people to become investors and entrepreneurs rather than employees stuck in the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. By sharing his personal story and his two dads' philosophies, Robert Kiyosaki simplifies complex financial ideas and makes them accessible. The lessons emphasize that financial success starts with education, thinking differently, and taking control of your financial future. Remember to like and subscribe for more interesting contents. Thanks for watching.